Coach Greg, and we are going to discuss the top 10 foods people think are healthy, but really are not. So, going to get right into it, but before that, remind you, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a registered dietitian, I'm not your coach. Well, I might be some of you's coach, but just take this advice with a grain of salt, do what you will with it. All right, carbless foods is the number one first reason here, okay? Carbless means like there's no carbs in it. So all you people with your keto bombs, your creams, your salamis, your fatty meats and stuff, I ask people, what do you think are healthy? So I get all this information. People think it doesn't have carbs, so it's healthy. So they're eating all these crazy high-fat concoctions, anything with no carbs, and they think, no carbs, no problem. That is complete BS. Just because you're keto, it doesn't mean you're healthy. What you're eating has to actually be healthy, not the fact that it doesn't have a carb. Stop being a carbophobe. Go to a psychologist and get yourself treated. You are a carbophobe. Number 2, Nutella. I know probably most of you are like, really? Nutella? People actually think that's healthy? Yeah, it's on the list. I eat Nutella. Why do they think it's healthy? Probably because it starts with the word nut. Just because there's a 1% of it is a nut doesn't mean it's healthy. Nutella equals Kit Kat. There's no difference. It's full of sugar, a lot of sugar, and full of fat. It is not full of healthy. Okay? Nutella is bad. You are spreading melted Kit Kat on your toast for breakfast. That's what you're getting. You're putting it on your pancakes because you think or you've convinced yourself that it's healthy. It is far from healthy. It is a freaking chocolate bar. Sushi. I don't know why people can't understand the difference between sushi and sashimi. Sushi has a shit ton of rice. It's a sticky rice. It's a high carb, high calorie concentrated food item you eat, and everyone seems to go on these buffets and they post pictures. Look how much sushi I'm eating, and they think it's healthy. Why do they think it's healthy? Because there's a little bit of fish in the middle somewhere. A little tiny bit of fish. And it's healthy. Well, they're forgetting about all this shit that's surrounded in it. It's like thinking trail mix is healthy because there's a little bit of peanuts in it, but all the other crap. Or an O. Henry bar has nuts in it, and it's healthy because there's nuts. This is sushi, not healthy, as in no healthy sushi. Sashimi, that's the raw fish without all the shit. That is healthy. So when you're eating sushi, think you're eating McDonald's, and that'll clear things up. So when you go out there and you eat, no, you are eating pizza, you're eating McDonald's, you're eating Wendy's, you're eating sushi, all in the same category of health. Just think of it that way and don't trick yourself. Skinny pop popcorn. I mean, how can people still be fooled? I don't know how many videos I've done on this stupid skinny pop. Just because it has the word skinny doesn't make it healthy. Skinny vodka isn't healthy. They water it down and put less alcohol. Skinny pop is full of fat. You may as well eat Doritos. Now, I've also had a lot of people tagging me in popcorn videos, and they're eating movie popcorn. It is not the same thing when it's cooked in a shit ton of oil. You're doubling the calories. Doubling. Not healthy anymore. And if you put butter on it, it's not as healthy. You're adding crap to it. You can't just do that. High buttery flavored, you can't just go to the store and pick any popcorn you want and eat it and be like, oh, Coach Greg said popcorn's healthy, and be like, yeah, it's healthy. It doesn't work like that. Smart freaking popcorn. Orville Reichenbacher is the one that I like the best. I've tried a lot of them. There's some that are about equal. Even the light is not light enough. Light is okay. It's better than full fat. You need to get the lowest fat you can, the lowest calorie concentrated. That is what you need. Ezekiel bread, and I might have pronounced that like crap. Ezekiel, I can't pronounce that shit. I don't know what it is. I hate the taste of it. Is it healthier than normal bread? Marginally. A little bit. Just because you're eating Ezekiel, doesn't mean you're some health nut. You're sacrificing taste for marginal gains. It's not worth it. If you're gonna eat bread, eat the freaking bread that you want to freaking eat. The difference is negligible. Ooh, it's sprouted. Ooh, it has more fiber. Oh, instead of 2 grams, it's got 3. Oh my God, it's so much better. My life is I just extended 10 years to my life because I have 3 grams of fiber instead of 2. Oh, but it's lower in sugar. All that white bread is so much sugar. Oh yeah, the 4 grams of freaking sugar in the white bread is gonna kill you. 4 grams versus 1. Oh my God, I just saved myself so much sugar. Trust me, it's not the stinking bread that you're eating that's making you fat. It's the fact you eat too much friggin' calories. You're gonna have cheat meals. You're gonna eat all these candies. You're gonna have pizza. That's what's doing it, not the slice of bread that you switched over from whole wheat to white to EZEKIEL. No! Choose the bread you want and realize any bread is carbs. Now, you don't need to be a carbophobe, but you gotta realize it's a high calorie dense food. There's a lot of calories in that little slice. Kind of like rice, there's a lot of calories in it. Doesn't mean you don't eat carbs, it means moderation. You don't eat 19 slices. Peanut butter. The reason for this is because you were brainwashed this in grade primary when you went to school and you had peanut butter and jam sandwiches and you were told it's healthy. And it was part of the can of food guide as a meat and alternative section. So instead of meat, instead of like fish, tuna, chicken, you could have meat and alternatives. The alternative was peanut butter for your protein. Peanut butter is so low in protein, I can't even understand how they call it an alternative to meat. It's almost negligible protein. If you had to survive on a bodybuilding diet eating all peanut butter, you would be getting in next to no protein if you just ate peanut butter. You'd have to eat the whole jar and you'd be fat because you'd be getting 6,000 calories a day. Peanut butter has too many calories, it's high calorie dense foods, and it will make you fat. It's perfect for bulking. It is a healthy bulking food. So if you're skinny and you want to put on 50 pounds for football or for powerlifting, eat the stinking peanut butter. That's good for you. If you want a 6-pack and you don't have one already, get away from it. If you are a triathlete and you do 3 hours of bike riding a day and you need calories and you need them fast, go for it. Most of you are not that. Brown rice. Oh, I eat brown rice. I don't eat that white rice. Negligible differences. Teeny differences. Teeny bit more fiber. You think the 1 extra gram of fiber is going to make a difference? No. You don't eat rice and bread for fiber. You eat fruit and vegetables for fiber. If you're not eating fruit and vegetables, you're just an idiot and you don't care about your health. I don't care if you like it or you don't like it. You eat the stinking stuff anyway. When your parents raised you and you were 6, finish your peas. You finished your peas or you had no dessert. Same applies when you're 40. It doesn't change. Finish your stupid vegetables. It doesn't have to be broccoli and crap. It can be food that you like. It can be a vegetable that you like. It doesn't have to be a shitty one. Most people are like, I eat broccoli. They don't even like broccoli. Eat a friggin' find one you like. Mushrooms maybe, cucumbers, maybe tomato. Whatever one you like, start eating it. You're gonna get a shit ton of fiber. And if you can't eat too much, just throw in some fruit at least. There's so much goodness in fruit and vegetables. Eat that. Stop eating rice to try to get healthy. Rice is not healthy per se. It's just carbs. It's just energy. Sure, you need some, but you don't need to load up on it. Just don't go crazy and don't think and don't kid yourself that if you eat brown that you're some fitness freak and if you eat white you're not healthy. It doesn't make a difference. Negligible differences. Gluten-free foods. I don't care if it's gluten-free or not. Gluten-free does not mean healthy. Gluten is not our enemy. Gluten doesn't kill us. It's not the plague. I don't know what kind of knowledge got spread out that all of a sudden people are all scared of gluten. It's going to just kill us all. It's not a virus. You're not dying from gluten. If you're celiac and you're one of those rare people, let's say it's I don't know what percent. It's a small frigging percent. Small. More people get skin cancer. You don't see people freaking out about going outside every day. It's a small percentage of people who have celiac or have a major gluten intolerance that's going to affect their life and have to watch it. You go to all these restaurants, oh, it's gluten-free pizza slice, pizza crust. Yeah, I'll pay $3 more for that one because it's got no gluten, because it's healthy now. No, it's still pizza. It's just got gluten out of it. What do they do instead? They usually add more sugar. So when you're eating gluten-free breads and gluten-free this, half the time it's not even as good as the original. You're just taking out one thing and putting in another. It'd be like, oh, this is fat-free. They take out the fat and add a shit ton of sugar. So, wow, it's fat-free. Now it's triple the sugar. Is that better? Oh, I'm scared of fat. Oh, now I'm a carbophobe. Oh, so they take out all the carbs and add fat. It's not healthier, okay? Simple, simple, simple. Stop with the gluten obsession. Trail mix. This is the stupidest idea of health and dieting that I've ever heard. It's basically how many calories can we shove into a small space and take it with us so that when you're going for a walk and burning off 300 calories in your 1 hour walk, that you can consume 900 calories because, oh my God, I need all this energy or I won't be able to complete my 1 hour hike in the woods. So I gotta bring me a big bag of trail mix. Trail mix is just like nuts and take fruit and dry it down and concentrate the calories into a small space so that I can eat 1 drop of it and have 1,000 calories. Whoop! It's good if you're on the moon and you need to fly over for a friggin' 2 weeks in a spaceship and there's no room for real food and you freeze dry it. That's what it is. It's not to eat for normal human beings. This is just way too much calories. A dried fruit. Let's add some chocolate. Oh, I know. Let's add some candies to it. Let's add some Smarties in there and mix it up and trail mix. Delicious. 6,000 calories as you're eating it and watching TV. Done. And you're fat. Why? Because you had trail mix. Stop with the trail mix. And last, probably the most popular, stupidest thing, rice cakes. Rice cakes. Rice cakes are just, I mean, all I can remember is Bill Cosby was eating rice cakes on this diet back, I don't know, I was a kid. It was probably in the 80s or something. And he was on a diet and he couldn't eat all his delicious food. And so he had to eat rice cakes and it was, I'm eating air. And I swear it was Bill Cosby that made people think that rice cakes were healthy. Because everyone was, oh, it's a diet, rice cakes. No, rice cakes are bulk food. Rice cakes I eat to carb up. Rice cakes are when you need a lot of energy really quick. Rice cakes is like calorie dense into this small little package of carbs and calories. And what do people do with rice cakes? Don't even eat it plain. No, why would I do that? I'm gonna add peanut butter to it because that's healthy. And what the hell, let's put some jam in there. That's a freaking chocolate bar. It is, it's a chocolate bar. You got your fats and your sugars and your blah, blah, blah carb, blah, chocolate bar. So, all you guys dieting and you're eating your rice cakes, you know you're eating it because it tastes freaking delicious. If you're gonna eat it. But don't think you're eating it because it's healthy or needed in your diet to be healthy. You're eating it because you want to eat shit on your diet and you can't. That's why we eat rice cakes. So, everyone thinks that they're trying to fool themselves into, I'm the most hardcore dieter in the world. I'm more hardcore than you because I eat all healthy. Your diet's not as good because you eat popcorn. You eat French toast. You're not healthy. You don't diet as hard as I do. But I'm better than you because I eat rice cakes. No, I'm better than you because I get my healthy fats from peanut butter. No, your diet isn't better than mine just because you're eating peanut butter, rice cakes, trail mix, and all the other shit I listed. And your cheat is so much healthier than my cheat because you had sushi. No, you are wrong. You're kidding yourself because you want to feel superior in your own head. That's how people live. That's how we live our lives. We convince ourselves that we're good. We want to be better than other people. We convince ourselves. It's an excuse to do what we do. You want to self-justify. That's what people do in life. Why'd you get fired from your job? Your boss sucks. It's not the fact that you suck. It's your boss. Everything's like that. Every single topic. Why you didn't win the show. The judges are idiots. The other competition were all on steroids and you weren't. Blah, 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 blah. tough shit. Suck it up. Stop thinking your diet's better than everybody else's and start eating foods that you want that are smart, intelligent, and satisfying, and forget about trying to, I don't know, satisfy your own ego. Just open your mind, do some research, and find out some real truths. If you want to see another video, I have another one. It's going to bloop up in there. It's on the top 10 foods to avoid when dieting. And I also said what to replace them with. So you can learn a lot. If you thought this video was interesting, go there. GregDoucette.com. That's my website. Follow me on Instagram, Greg Doucette, IFBB Pro, or IFBB Pro Greg Doucette. I forget what it is, but follow it anyway.